My loves, welcome to Healer's Heart Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone. Please take it how it resonates to your story so you don't become confused. You know what's funny? Last week, for the Scorpio reading, I said, welcome, you have reached the sign of Libra. And then earlier I did your reading and I said Scorpio. So I don't know if Scorpio's getting some type of revenge or I'm just like mixing you two up too much. But that's funny. Because it didn't even like hit me. I didn't even realize it. This time I did. But that was funny. All right, I'm going to pray really fast and then we'll start. I was already going to start praying. Sorry, I just woke up, so it's a little... I'm still a little tired. But I gotta hurry up. We gotta do this, my loves. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of the information for that is listed below, as well as the self-healing rituals that I provide. I also started selling protection oils if anyone is interested. Here's just a little idea of what it looks like, since the energy has been a little crazy, especially with all of the eclipses that we're having and just everything that's coming our way. It's going to feel like a lot. Well, it's not going to feel like a lot. We're just going to have to ride a couple of waves. And that's okay. That's okay. We're ready for it. We've been doing it for a fucking long time. So it's fine. All right. Now I'm going to pray. And then we'll start. As I drift, my third eye opens, blinking open truth. My dreams are my guide. My intuition is high. The knowledge that I gain are the answers that I seek. Spirit, please open my third eye so that I can see the truth. Please open my crown chakra with divine light. Taking this time to invite in the divine light of God, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Only the energy of love and light is welcome. Negative energy must leave my home now. Spirit, I ask that you please come into this reading. Please bless this reading. Make this your message only. You know the intention and the purpose behind this reading and what needs to come through. Please remove me of any judgment, doubts, fears, insecurities. Give me clear, direct messages to get the sign of Libra back into alignment with our higher selves. Most importantly, you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. Messages for my Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for my Libras. My throat chakra started acting up. It did that a little bit during, I think it was Leo. Imagine. Flexible. Wow. Aries got the same thing or Taurus got the same thing. One of those. Holy shit, they got this one too, and this one. Huh. So some of you could be, I can't remember if it was Aries or Taurus. Here and Now, I'm hearing that song by, is it Luther Vandross? Here and Now, I promise to love faithfully. You're all that I ever need, or some shit like that. All right, so I have imagined, flexible, truth be told, here and now, the fates, unfinished symphony. Right now, I feel like what you're seeing in your mind, what the universe is trying to show you, a little bit of what the universe is trying to show you is what you're meant to move towards, Libra. I feel like it's just a really hard, I said this to I think it was Virgo, a hard pill to swallow. Here with Imagine, it's almost like what you're seeing, maybe you're dreaming about it. Maybe it's attacking you in your dreams, like you're seeing this person everywhere, you're seeing this sign everywhere, this message everywhere, that you're supposed to do something a specific way. Like it's just, you keep imagining it, you keep thinking about it, it's not letting you go. And I feel like it's asking you to be a little flexible with what you thought you were supposed to have. Tell me what Imagine is. You see, you're afraid of it. The Hangman with the Devil. You're afraid of whatever they're trying to show you. What are you trying to show my Libras? It's Two of Swords, yeah. You're like, I don't want to move yet. What is that? What's over there? King of Cups. Could be connected with the Pisces or Scorpio. I just said Pisces because there's a lot of water. There's a lot of Pisces energy. The blue also has a lot to do with the throat chakra. So I feel like just overall in general, you're trying to find a way to express yourself a little better, to let your feelings out more. I try to tell people all the time, if you're feeling a specific way, you don't have to tell the person you're feeling it against to express it. That's not what it means. Expressing something means just exactly that, like letting it out of your body, pressing it out. Expelling it. It's not, but it doesn't mean that you have to tell that person, or it doesn't mean that you have to like make drastic decisions. Just let it out. For some people, that might be like through working out, through journaling, through painting, through drawing, through I don't know, whatever it is for you. Don't fall. Seven of Cups. See, but I think it's in reverse. So it's almost like at first you were super fucking confused about it. And at first you weren't sure what the universe was trying to show you. But I think right now you're pretty sure about what they're telling you. You're pretty sure about what you're supposed to move. You're just not sure how to get there. You're like, I don't want to. Like, I know it's going to take this much. I know it's going to be this. I know I'm going to have to do all of this. Three of Wands. So at first you were waiting. And you were waiting to see if it was all going to unfold and come to you. I feel like that's what was happening. It's like you were waiting to see, and now you're realizing, okay, now I'm gonna have to make a couple of moves myself. Damn it! Like it's a little risky. Eight of Swords. It's a little risky. I feel like you're trying to tell yourself that you don't have another option, Libra. You're really trying to talk yourself out of whatever this is, or trying to give yourself more time. But no, it needs to happen here and now. Like this is happening. Bottom of the deck, Death, the Tower, and the Two of Cups. There could be a relationship coming back together, or there could be a relationship falling apart. Or it could be both. It could be both for some of you. I'm not taking these out. Just try your hardest not to get yourself so, like, stuck. Eight of Swords. In this card, it talks about how, swords represent our thoughts, okay? So kind of being surrounded by them, not being able to move, but pretending like we can't do anything. Because there's no swords in front of her and there isn't any behind her. So she can move. She can move. She can get out of there. It's just she's choosing not to. So it's almost like the universe is saying the same thing about you. Like, you can move, Libra. You're choosing not to. You're fucking confused as hell. And now I feel like some of you also have something to apologize for. You're really confused about how to do that. The Hermit. Some of you are trying to hermit, but I think that the universe does. There's nothing wrong with hermit, but maybe you're trying to overdo it. Maybe you're trying to go within and like spend a little bit more time in hermit energy so you don't have to face this. But I think that you're done. You're done thinking about it. At this point, you're not going to come up with another solution for whatever this is. I feel like the universe is not even the universe. Your higher self, you, what your desires are, what you want. You're leading yourself towards a specific place. I feel like you've been doing it for some time, but now it's going to require for you to jump. All right, Spirit, tell me about what is the confusion here and what are they waiting for? Whoa, that one came out fast. Financial support. Some of you could be waiting to make a little bit more money before you actually leave. Before you leave, some of you don't want to help somebody. Some of you are not talking to someone, non-action. Some of you might have to pay someone child support. Make sure that you're not letting a bill add up and you're not, like, you know what I mean? Trust that you'll have enough. Crickets, silence, non-action. What's that about? What are you waiting for? What is the desire, lust, in reverse, sexual chemistry? Some of you could be in a relationship where you're bored as fuck when it comes to sex. Sorry to your person, but it's true. Cross-watcher. It's just there's no more sexual chemistry. I feel like at the beginning, maybe that's the only reason why you connected to this person. And then once you reconnected, or once you, once like the thing wore off, it just doesn't feel that way anymore. It doesn't feel like you guys are, yeah, at some point you wanted more. Maybe you reconciled with this person. Maybe you wanted reconciliation with this person at some point, but there's not enough. You know, there's not enough chemistry. Silence, non-action. Yeah, some of you aren't even talking to this person. Like, you could be living in the same household, but you're not really communicating. You're not really saying anything to each other. This could be like a soul contract, but I feel like every soul contract is just meant to teach you a very strong lesson. So learn your lesson and pass the grade and move forward to the next one. I'm not talking about person. I'm talking to the level. All right, because sometimes we have to let go of people because they're keeping us down in a specific level. Right? You're not gonna be, it's almost like if your friend gets held back and you tell your teacher, like, I have to be held back too. I have to try again. I have to do it all over again. Even though I understand the course, even though I already passed it, I want to take it again for this person. A lot of the times that's what we do. It's just that you're not, maybe at some point you kept doing that for this person. Now you feel like you can't. There's not enough there anymore. There's not enough action. There's not enough. But you want to be careful with that, because you have to remember that this exact problem is also going to manifest itself in another relationship after a couple years, because this is what happens in every relationship, even if it's supposed to be or not. The honeymoon phase eventually fades. Like, it eventually, now, the problem is that you have to continue to learn how to fall in love with your person, and I don't feel like that's happening here. I feel like you connected with someone, and at some point you were very much alike, but now you're very different. You're very, very different. Or you feel like you can't relate at all. All right, tell me about flexible. What is Libra trying to stay flexible towards? Or why are you trying to stay flexible? Now I'm hearing this song by Pink. How does it go? Sorry, I keep hearing the beginning parts, but I don't know if just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just spent, and we can learn to love again. Someone keeps offering me this. Someone keeps saying, like, no, we can make it work. We could do this. I know we can. I know we can come together. I know we can, but it can't. And I feel like you know that it can't. You could be waiting to make a little bit more money. Like, you know that you can't. You know that your hands, you feel a little tight. 8 of Swords, financial support, 7 of Cups. You feel tight. You feel like you have to wait for it. But I think that you really don't. I feel like you do make enough. Maybe you're just used to a specific type of lifestyle now because of the amount of money you were making before. Or, you know, an extra person in the household always helps. Spirit, tell me about flexible. Okay. The 4 of Wands and the 6 of Swords in reverse. See? Making it work and not leaving. Not leaving a toxic situation when you know you're supposed to. 6 of Swords with the 4 of Wands. Keep trying to make something work. It doesn't have a stable foundation. I feel like, okay, maybe you've known this person for a really long time and it's just, it feels like it's a part of your family. For some of you, be careful that you don't go to a party and try to leave, like, drunk, okay? Don't do that. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Don't do that. Yeah, you're refusing to make the change yourself. You're refusing. The Wheel of Fortune, we're the captains of the wheel. Like, we are in charge of the wheel. So it all depends on you. Like, it's your karma. Are you going to turn it to the right or are you going to turn it to the left? And every single decision makes a right or a left. And sometimes we just go in a big ass fucking circle because we don't know how to make up our minds about where we're going. And so, like, I feel like that's what's been happening to you lately. You've just been going in a big ass circle. With this person, not in life, with this person. King of Pentacles could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Some of you are just focusing on your money. You're focusing on your work. Yep, you're kind of being low-key like a bit of an, I don't want to call you an asshole-y, but I feel like I'm touching on a masculine energy. Somebody that's very like, get away from me right now. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to feel anyone. I don't want to like nothing anyone. It's because you're not happy at home and you're kind of like taking things out on everyone. Or, because things aren't changing. They're not. Like, your money might be changing. Your mind, as far as like your knowledge and what you know, that might be changing. But as for your relationship, your love, and what you're stuck in, that isn't. No, that isn't. 5 of Swords. You're fighting against it. I feel like your intuition is really leading you towards it too. Tell me about truth be told. The Devil. I think that what you're scared of is because what you have to say or what you have to share is might hurt a lot of people. You want to make sure that you don't say it in a way where it is going to hurt. You want to be honest and you want to be truthful. Sometimes you can't avoid it. Sometimes your truth is going to hurt other people. But as long as you're being honest with them and you're giving them the choice to either stay or go. I mean, a lot of you are going to tell somebody that you don't want them to stay and you're not, but just don't say it in that way. All right, make sure that you're clear about it up front. Somebody respects honesty a lot more. I mean, maybe they don't respect honesty. Maybe they do want your lies, but even then, you lying to them is just coddling them, you know? And I like, be honest with them. It's almost like a child where you have to be honest with about the world, right? Because you don't want them to grow up and not know anything. Of course, you want to save their innocence, but that doesn't mean that you keep them ignorant. You let them know. You let them know the truth. And I don't mean to compare this person to a child. I'm just giving an example. Like, some people think that giving too much of the truth is bad, but it's not. The Lover's in reverse with the Moon. Somebody's about to make somebody can't make a decision. That's why the Lover's is in reverse. But I feel like the secret about maybe falling in love or being in love with someone else or is gonna come out. Like, somebody might be super drunk. Remember how I said the party thing? Make sure you don't leave. Okay, make sure you don't start drama either. You know, like, don't scream out the top of your lungs that you're really in love with someone else while your fiance is right there or some shit like that. It feels like it's going to be something that bottles up, and whenever the secret comes out, whatever this is, it might be, it's going to create a new beginning, but at first it's going to look a little destructive to you. You're going to be like, fuck, and my life is I mean, the devil's going to play with your mind a lot. The devil's going to play with your ego, and the devil's going to tell you that, hey, this is what, no, there's no such thing as the devil, but I'm just saying because the devil is here, you know, with the Moon. The devil's going to try and tap into your deepest thoughts, what you were already thinking, the negative ones, you know, and say, hey, this is what's really going to happen. Are you sure you want to do this? As soon as it starts to get a little hard, but stay here and now. This is what's fated. I feel like you're meant to finish an unfinished symphony with someone else. Something that never finished. Something that always kept going, and I actually feel got a little stronger. It's almost like, you know those movies where, like, the action movies and then the opera in the background starts to, like, build up? I feel like that's what's happening right now. There's, like, a build up, and they're, like, at the climax of the song. Now I'm hearing the song climax. You guys might communicate a lot through music. You might communicate a lot through music with this person. Spirit, tell me about here and now. Actually, nah. Let's find out what this, what's the devil with the Moon? Oy. Protected and single. Prevented from harm. See, some of you, like, the universe is trying to show you, like, what, at first it might look a little scary, but I promise that we're protecting you. And I don't feel like, the thing is, I don't believe that the universe gives us anything. I don't believe, like, I do, but I don't. I don't believe that the universe, I feel like the universe accepts, like, what we want, because we're the ones that choose everything. We're the ones that create everything based off of our imagination and what we, you know, what we're creating. And so it's like, I feel like maybe you asked for protection. Maybe you asked for help. Or maybe you are now finally, I hate to say it like this, but this is how I'm hearing it, have the balls to do it. You have the balls to jump, to not be afraid of being single or leaving this person behind. 5 of Pentacles, what I say, leaving this person behind. Some of you, this person, like, relied on you. I feel like they faked it. Like, yeah. Like, they always pretended to be broken around you so that you could walk with them and fix them. What I say, you kept leaving yourself behind. Ace of Cups, but it's time for a new beginning. I feel like the Ace of Cups is for you. Time to finish this. All right, tell me about these two super fast. 7 of Swords, upright with the 5 of Pentacles. You guys, be careful that you're not doing it wrong, because if you do it wrong, you're going to repeat the same exact shit in this one. Okay, but then this person is going to end up hurting you, because that's going to be your karma. Right? We get our pain from the people that we love. There's no fucking point in getting our pain from, or getting our karma from the people that we don't. Yep, Tower. What I say. Make sure you do shit the right way. The Tower with the 7 of Swords. Don't just walk out. You don't have to let this person know, like, hey, I'm going to go with someone else. But you could be honest and say, like, I've been feeling like this for a long time. And I'm not happy here. And I feel like I could be happier. I have to go find my happiness. And I can't put that burden on you, you know? Because I feel like that's what it feels like. I think that you love to, whoever this is throws a lot of temper tantrums, so you love to fucking coddle this, whoever this is. Tell me about Unfinished Symphony with the Fates. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's been, yeah. I also feel like somebody like started a business and maybe they're going to go back to it, or started studying something and then they stopped when they got into a relationship. You know how sometimes we tend to forget about ourselves. Like some of you even started learning tarot, you got into a relationship and then it went away. So like, it feels like some of you are going to go back to doing the things that kept you calm, doing the things that kept you happy, feeling content. Yeah, the Hierophant. You feel so much more comfortable even if you are by yourself. Some of you are going to counseling. You could be going through counseling like through the church. Some of you are getting tarot readings. Some of you are just really finding ways to work and improve yourself. You feel like it's meant to be and it's time. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you are even finding that you work a lot better with other people when you don't have this energy holding you back. I like it. And I also feel like some of you are going to put in a lot of fucking work into another relationship. Something that you feel is destined. Something that you feel is fated. I like it. I like it. But you have to be fair. You have to do it with poise. Poised and to be fair. You have to do it right. Okay, my Libras, please, because then this person or this situation, and make sure you don't move forward until you're completely done with this. You want to be completely single. And you're not, whoever, like for example, Libra, if somebody's approaching you, they're not allowed to approach you until they're completely single. And that's why it's taking them a little bit of time. All right, thank you so much for staying till the end. I hope that this helps, and I hope that it resonates. Thank you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. If you did subscribe during this reading, welcome to the fam bam. Bye, my loves.